Hi, I'm Sandra Biskind, and I'm going to talk to you today about LifeWave's incredible patch technology. Two patches in particular, carnosine, which isn't a patch I knew anything about, and X39, which is the stem cell regeneration patch. So these two together make a dynamic duo. And I'm going to read to you from some of the notes that I took during a webinar with David Schmidt. And David Schmidt is the scientist who discovered how to activate copper peptide, which elongates your telomeres and produces brand new stem cells and activates stem cell growth and production, which is called X39. Now, these are patches. If you're just new to LifeWave and you don't know anything about it, these are incredibly miraculous patches. They're not so big. I've got mine right here. This is glutathione. And glutathione, by the way, just getting off track for one moment, this is one of the acupressure points for glutathione. And glutathione activates the liver's production of glutathione for up to 72 hours. And this is your major immune system boost. And by the way, along with X39, carnosine, you are going to actually be totally safe and protected, because the viruses do not live in a copper environment, and this is absolutely activating your immune system by up to 300%. That's right. So if you've got a compromised immune system, please start wearing glutathione immediately. Now, you can take glutathione and you can take carnosine, but again, both of them are their effectiveness, their efficacy is really depleted when it hits the stomach area. And glutathione is going to be one of these things where if you've got friends who have cancer or friends who are suffering any form of immune disease, you will want them to wear glutathione. In fact, I would say, and I've just worked with one friend who has cancer at the moment, and I've got her putting glutathione here, one here, and one here, so that I'm actually got two glutathione on her here and here, and an eon, which is stress inflammation, on the sternum. So I've got a triangle happening for her to do with cancer. So I got off track a bit. I was talking to you about these miraculous patches, which, by the way, again, I know that some of you are brand new and haven't heard about LifeWave before. This patch consists of nanocrystals, amino acids, oxygen, water, and sugar. Yes, all of that is in this one little patch. This is a high frequency information patch that when you put it on your system, it activates, it is activated by the light and energy of your system. That's why this is called healing by the speed of light. And it tells the body what to activate within the body for maximum healing and health and well-being. Pretty amazing, David Schmidt. Thank you so much. So carnosine and X39 today is what I'm going to be talking about. And hi, Ron. How are you? Great to have you here. By the way, David did say in the webinar to take the carnosine supplement as well. And this is the one that we take. We take half a teaspoon of this every morning in our smoothie. So can you see that? It's bulksupplements.com, carnosine. And so we're using the carnosine patch daily at the moment, and the carnosine in our smoothie. So also recommending that you do take this. This is the thing I love about David Schmidt's approach to health, well-being, and longevity. He says that when you're wearing these patches, don't expect the patches that are going to cure all without you doing what it takes to live an holistic life. That is better sleep, better nutrition, exercise, taking the supplements that you need to take. And by the way, when he talks about X39, he also does talk about taking copper glycinate as a supplement. So there are the two things that I would suggest at the moment: copper glycinate to actually support X39, and the carnosine here to support carnosine. All right, so I'm going to read to you from some of the notes from David, because I just love this so much. They did a Finnish study, by the way, in Finland on a variety of tests, and their conclusions were that the people had better nutrition, quality of life, and work life. And he said that there's no need for us to be victims of our biology. And I know this to be true, because I would also say there's no need for us to be victims of our inherited genes. Because just because you have a gene for something does not mean it is going to be switched on. Isn't that exciting? You switch the genes on via your thoughts. And unfortunately, we are run 95% of the time by our unconscious thoughts. So if you have an unconscious thought that's going to trigger off stress, challenges, and you not being able to sleep, being run down, then you are going to either up-level or degrade your gene expression. And so to look after your gene expression, you have to look after your thoughts. Yeah? It's all about you. This is called radical personal responsibility. We have all of this incredible spiritual technology, and we have this incredible patch technology, and you still have to do the work. And that's okay, because you can. All right. So he's saying that we can all have a better quality of life, and we can retard aging. And it starts with the foundation of nutrition, diet, hydration, exercise, and sleep. Now, hydration is really important, and we're working with a new doctor now called Dr. Young, who is phenomenal in his field in the world. And he talks about the importance of drinking alkaline water. So whatever you do, you must drink the purest possible water, alkaline, please. And fizzy water is not alkalizing, it's acidic. So you want to be in a very alkaline internal environment, which is what the water you put in, the food you put in, but also it's the thoughts you put in. Because the thoughts you put in can acidify your body just as easily as what you're eating and drinking. This is really good news, because it means that you have the power to alkaline your body via your thoughts as well. Okay, so carnosine is a miracle nutrient, and everyone should be taking it, and it works really well with X39. So the studies that they've done on carnosine is restoring mental decline and reducing stress. So they had some conclusions here. It had proven worth. So it was a significant improvement in cognitive function, potentially great for athletes, to improve speed of brain function. I love this. And he said again, we don't have to get weaker as we age, and we don't have to have memory decline. X39 and carnosine can actually help with that. So both products support wound healing in different ways. So carnosine helps manage inflammation. And by the way, Eon is the other patch that really works well with inflammation as well. And X39 brings the stem cells to the wound site of cognitive decline. So the frequency of carnosine is you can wear it every day or 3 to 4 times a week if you're not exercising. Hi Sharon, Dr. Young is very appropriate. Absolutely, Dr. Young is more than appropriate. He's absolutely a gift as well, isn't he? So for the placement, this is interesting. It works anywhere. It's not critical, but for the brain, we want it on the right temple, the third eye, or the back of the neck. So that's for the brain, right? And it's always, and he talks about eating fatty fish like salmon and mackerel. And we need DHA and omega-3s. We take omega-3s every day, every morning with our smoothie again. We have a teaspoon of omega-3s in the fish oil every morning just before the smoothie. So X39 and carnosine are synergistic, and the carnosine, I didn't know this, is stored in the brain, heart, and muscle tissue. So carnosine at night versus daytime. So when are you going to wear it? And there are benefits in he said there were benefits in nutrient timing, and that carnosine may give you intense dreams or stop you from going to sleep. So wearing it during the day, especially for the brain, is a great thing. I have worn carnosine at night and I haven't had intense dreams, and it hasn't kept me awake. So it really, mind you, I wore it down on the base of my spine. So again, play with the patches. Everybody's body is different, and everybody's body will react differently to the patches when it comes to pain relief, when it comes to sleep or not sleep. The other thing he talked about with sleep, which this is how realistic this incredible scientist is. He talks about sleep in that there are many possible causes why we're not sleeping. Obviously, he says don't eat before bed. The stimulants that we take make the environment as dark as possible, and blue light turns on the brain. So stop all of your devices at least 30 minutes before you go to bed or go to sleep. Now, Daniel has brought these glasses, by the way, that Daniel and I both wear, are blue blockers. So it means that we can wear them with our computer, we can wear them, and they are meant to block out the blue so that the brain is not affected. So we suggest that you would do that. Arterial plaque impact of carnosine. Wow. So this also helps with our arterial plaque. And he says that pomegranate extract helps, buckwheat seed, and there are many nutritional alternatives that you can use also for plaque. Wow. This is really important because it's the plaque that gives us, the arterial plaque that sets up a situation for heart attacks and stroke. What else did I do? So yeah, he said that the carnosine supplements are broken down in the stomach by stomach acid, preventing absorption, which is what I said before. And there's lots of interest in carnosine research for helping brain and cognition. Now, truly, for Daniel and I, when you get into your, I was going to say 60s and 70s, but really 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond, we need to support brain function. We need to support our memory. And so from what I'm reading and hearing, carnosine and X39 are absolutely your must go-to patches for brain function. The other thing he talks about is that carnosine is also good for a depressed brain. So this is schizophrenia and depression. It can help with that, which is really exciting. Wow, let's have a look. They've done so much brain mapping with high-tech equipment, and they had 60 people had dramatic improvement in brain function, and more relaxed brain state. Different regions of the brain started communicating with each other. That means you're looking at full brain coherence, which is really important. Hi, Kerry from Australia. How are you? So we've got the US with Ron, Sharon is in Ireland, and Kerry in Australia. Wow, we really are a global community, aren't we? So that anybody got any questions about carnosine, glutathione, Eon? I actually pulled this up before because I thought I'm really learning about the effect of carnosine. This is a sore throat protocol, by the way. Can you guys see that? It says sore throat protocol. And what they're doing here is that he is putting carnosine right up the top, and then 2 Eon just underneath it, and then 2 glutathione either side. So the carnosine is the blue patch at the top. The 2 darker blue patches are Eon. There's 3 glutathione there. This is a sore throat triangle or pyramid for a sore throat. So obviously if you're getting a sore throat and you want to get rid of it really fast, you are going to use that protocol. I will photograph this and put it in later. So anybody got any questions about any of the patches? Because I'm here to answer anything that you would like to know. I've talked about glutathione and Eon being the big de-stress, pain relief, brain cognition as well. And yeah, any questions? Let's have a look. None yet. So what else can I give you that would be exciting for you to learn? I've got a whole heap of notes on the business, but I don't want to do that today. I want to, one thing I will tell you about is that when you're talking about the patches and you're using them and people say, well, what is that? You're just going to say, it's a patch. And it's a patch that works with the light and energy of my body. It's totally drug and chemical free, and it's activating stem cells in my body, or it's activating my immune system, whatever it is it's doing. So don't get too scientific about it when somebody asks you what it is straight away. You can also say, like when you go into sunlight, we have activated vitamin D. So when you put this on, it's almost like putting a piece of sunshine on your body, and it's activating the stem cells, the copper peptide, the glutathione, the carnosine. It's activating all of those things. So it's really important that you learn how to talk about this, because you want to share this as a leader, and you are all leaders. As a leader, you want to work out how to talk about what this is, because you definitely want your family and your friends and everyone you know to be wearing this. Like in the last week, for instance, I have had people who have had incredible back pain, and these are older men. They've been putting up with this back pain for a long time. Shoulder pain, knee pain, the three areas, right? And they've tried, painkillers, they've tried everything, and nothing's working. So I've actually just said to them, listen, I was suffering from debilitating back pain, and this is what I did. So each one of them have signed up to try them out, and I'm going to monitor them to see where they put the patches, how many they need to wear. I'm just going to talk them through until they get to a point where they are pain-free. So please, people who are in pain, people who are suffering. And because of that, you as a leader and somebody who is in LifeWave can use this technology to really support the people in your life. And at the same time, you can grow a business. And I find that exceptionally exciting, because right now, with everything that is happening in the world, I mean, there's always something happening in the world, but 2020 has been a bit of an exception, true. So with what's been happening in 2020, it's really time for us to think outside the box. It's like, okay, if my normal business, if a way of having income, if this isn't working, if I want to supplement my income and have some passive income, what is it that would I like to do? And the majority of people would agree they want to help other people. They want to uplift them. They want to work with people. And this is one of the most incredible ways that you can. You can set up Zoom calls. You can get on the phone. And, right now you can actually get out and talk to people as well. So wear your patches wherever you go. Let people see them. I usually wear one right here. But today, because I was at home and I wanted to wear glutathione, and this is one of the places that was good for me today. Let's have a look. I think that's about all that I need to say. I've been through quite a bit with you. And if there's no questions, then I'm just going to say that this has been fantastic being with you. Please stay well, stay happy. Look after your mindset. And it is Thanksgiving here in the United States on Thursday, which is 2 days away. And I really just want to say from the bottom of my heart how grateful I am to have you in my life, and how much I love you and respect you. And I am always here to love and support you in whatever way that I can. Love you. God bless. Namaste.